Hello, I'm Nenette from Nenette Chocolates, where today I am joined by Rob, who is going to help me with the process of tasting chocolates. So I would like to suggest to you that eating chocolate is a sensual thing. And therefore you're using all your senses. It's not just shoving it in your mouth, chewing and swallowing, and then wondering where on earth it's got to. Coffee and wine are similar to chocolate in that the flavour is influenced by the growing conditions and the climate that they grow in. So you will find that the chocolate will have different flavours depending on where it's come from. And that's half of the fun as well. So when you're into eating chocolate at this level and in the way that I'm just about to show you, you'll start to think about trying chocolates from different places to find your favourite.
I like the sound of that.
So that's very different from shoving the chocolate in your mouth, chewing and swallowing, and wondering where it's gone to. So what I would like to do then is start to introduce you to this sensual process of eating chocolate. So it's about starting off with the anticipation of eating chocolate. So what I'd like to do is invite you to pick up one of these packs. Anyone? You choose.
I'll go for this mysterious one because I think it's already opened.
It is.
So I'm going to go for the mysterious chocolate.
So this mysterious chocolate is a 75% chocolate from Tanzania. So you've already started the process because you've picked up the packet, you're rustling the paper, and you're getting hopefully a little bit excited about the anticipation.
Because I'm a big kid. Yeah, absolutely.
So what I'd like you to do next is dive in there and remove one of the shards from the pack. So this is a beautifully tempered piece of chocolate, and you can see the shine and the gloss on this piece of chocolate, can't you? So you can see all the hard work that's gone into not only tempering it and creating the shard, which is what I've done for you, but also before that, the chocolate has been grown especially for you, and that chocolate would have been harvested from the pod would have been chopped in half, the beans would have been taken out to ferment for a few days, and then they would have been dried in the sunshine before they're roasted and then ground. The grinding process will have then been accompanied by sugar to create this dark chocolate. It would have been ground for many hours to make it beautifully smooth. So what I would like you to do now is just experience another quality of tempered chocolate, which is just to break a piece off, and you should hopefully find that it's had a nice, clean, sharp snap to it.
Okay, let's all listen.
That happens too, that's fine. So
you didn't say how many shards you wanted to snap it into, so...
There are no rules, it's not a problem. So the next bit is for you to just bring it up to your nose and have a bit of a sniff and just see if you're getting anything from that.
Yeah, you can already sort of, I guess it's like tasting wine, isn't it? You can already start to feel and taste the chocolate, as it were. Dare I say, it smells a bit fruity, dare I say. Okay. I'm not too sure what fruit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And the delight about this is that everybody gets different things from it.
Okay.
And I could tell you what is written on the pack that you might expect, but I don't want to do that because I want you to find out for yourself. So the next thing then is for you to break off a piece that is small enough to go in your mouth, and I'll let you judge on how big your mouth is. But I don't want you to chew it. I want you just to let it sit in your mouth.
Just sit on the tongue?
Just sit on your tongue.
Okay.
Yeah. And just let it gradually melt. So chocolate melts at body temperature. So about 37, 38 degrees, something like that. And as it starts to melt, that's when it starts giving off the flavour. The darker the chocolates, the less fat in it, i.e., and this is all down to maths, the longer that this melting process is going to take. As it starts to melt, you can start to feel it doing that. Start moving your tongue on it and then getting it onto the edges of your tongue, around the edge, to get it on the taste buds. And that's when you start to appreciate the flavour of the chocolate as well. So hopefully you'll be starting to get some different notes of flavour. You can't talk with his mouth full. Excellent.
But I can now. That was lovely.
Good.
That was lovely, and it's funny how I think if I'd have just rushed that, like my body wanted to, the second you put it in your mouth, you want to chomp and you want to eat it. And if anything, dare I say, the second I put it on my tongue, it was actually quite flavourless.
Yes.
Really, the second you put it on, there's nothing there, but within 4 or 5 seconds, maybe, all these different flavours start to come through. And I want to use the word journey. Like the flavour changed throughout all of the melting process. Lovely.
Good. Good, I'm pleased. That's the right answer.
I still don't know what fruit I could taste. I'll be.
Well, some people
We'll
say
find
it
out.
tastes bananas and olives with that
Okay.
particular one, but I don't want to influence your thoughts.
No, I'll have to eat more later
Okay,
on,
fair enough.
obviously, and to find out.
The idea with this one also is if you're eating chocolate in the way that we've just been showing, it's healthier for you, particularly the dark chocolates, because it is being eaten in such small quantities at a time. Because its flavour's so strong, you don't actually need very much of it at a time. So the flavour will linger for a lot longer. So the idea is that you don't need to keep going back for more. So again, contrast that to the getting a piece of chocolate, shoving it in your mouth, chewing and swallowing and wondering where it's gone to. And therefore having to reach for another bit.
And I can kind of second that, because even still now, I can still taste part of the chocolate
Yes.
lingering, but in
Yes.
a nice lingering.
Absolutely.
sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much for watching my demonstration. I hope you've enjoyed it. I would love to know what you think, so please get in touch, which you can do so via my website if you'd like to. I'd love to know also what you'd like me to show you in chocolate going forward. Just let me know your ideas. If you're watching me in YouTube, thank you. Please hit the notification bell and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.